Yo, what is up, man? I'm from the title, bro. It's obvious what we're talking about. We're here to talk about one of the most popular terms, I would say, starting from what, 2023 till now, or maybe 2022, whatever time, bro. But the term crashing out. Now, what does the term crashing out really mean for today's generation? It just means like somebody going ballistic, somebody going Broly. You know, Broly used to just go into ultimate rage. And when Broly went into ultimate rage, the only thing on Broly's mind, if you don't know who Broly is, he's a Dragon Ball Z character. He wanted to destroy everything. You know what I mean? Now, that's what I think of when I think about the term crashing out. A lot of the times, bro, people say things they don't even really think about. Now, growing up, bro, you know, I'm probably a little older than y'all. Some might be on my age. I'm in my 30s, but we used to say, I'm dead, like when something was hilarious or very comical. And at some point in time, I had to stop saying that phrase of I'm dead, because it's like, honestly, I'm not dead. I'm alive. I'm living. So I kept saying, I'm dead when something was funny until I realized what I was saying. But when people saying they're ready to crash out, they ready to crash out. It's like basically what they saying is, bro, they ready to self-destruct. Because when you think about a crash, bro. A crash is not a fun thing. If you're in a car, bro, you get in a crash, your car might get damaged, you might get hurt, police come. There's nothing that's good about a crash. So when people say I'm ready to crash out, I'm ready, it's like you're just ready to self-destruct. And bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not perfect. I've had mad crash out moments, which I am gonna talk to y'all about, and they were serious crash out moments that I personally wouldn't be here sitting and recording this video for y'all. I'd be regretting life, you feel me? Yo, Cowboy 234 said I want some money. Who doesn't want some money, Cowboy? Come on. My birthday was yesterday. You know, it's the fourth now. I mean, it's the fifth now, but my birthday was on the fourth, bruh. But crashing out is the new thing that people say, bruh. And like I said, it's nothing but self-destruction because, bro, when you're ready to crash out, you aren't literally thinking about anything logical. You're only literally in a emotional mind state, bro. You're in the emotional mind state that, look, you want to show whoever you're about to crash out on who's really boss. You feel what I'm saying? Because I've had moments where I was ready to just crash out, bro. And it's like, yo, what's up, G? Gangster, gangster. And it's like when you're ready to crash out, bro, it's like I said, you have no logical thinking whatsoever. You have no common sense, no intelligence, nothing in your brain, bro. You're just off emotion. You're just charged off emotion. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to Ab Roland. Jesus loves me, man. Yeah, you're right. So you got to understand what you're really doing when you're ready to crash out. You're ready to self destruct. You're ready to self destruct, bro. And I've had moments where I was ready to crash out. And like I said, they weren't really fighting moments. You know what I'm saying? 71 Slim, what's up with you, bro? You know what I mean? It was serious moments, bro. I remember I'm working at a gas station. And working at a gas station, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You gotta have a certain archetype to work in a gas station because you're dealing with a lot of different character of people, bro. Some people are like crazy, they're nuts, you know what I mean? And then they just don't got nothing going. So I remember this dude and his girl used to come in. I don't work morning, I work second shift. Apparently they was banned from the store for stealing. So I never even knew that until I had an interaction with them. So I'm ringing them up. Now the shorty was asking, his girl was asking for something specific we couldn't do at the time on the register, bro. So I told her, I'm like, yo, I simply can't really do that right now at the moment. You know what I mean? He said, just go to sleep and get off stream. Listen to what I'm saying though, Matthews. It might save your life. You might not want to crash out one day. So it's a real story. So when I tell her that, she starts going off on me, bro. You know what I mean? She said, bro, go to bed, man. You look. She starts going off. I'm talking about using all the words, saying I'm a B, I'm a H, I'm a Pussy, F me. So I'm like, yo, you tripping right now. See, I don't know how to do my job, mama. I can't really help you because I don't really argue with women, bro. If you a man, you sitting there arguing with a woman, you look goofy, bro. You feel me? Because you easily overpower her voice, strength. Unless you arguing with Brock Lesnar's daughter, it's different. You know what I mean? So I usually don't argue with girls. So when she starts going crazy, I'm like, yo, just go to that register, my man, to help you. You know what I mean? He said you on the wrong platform. He said you look sleepy. Yo, what's up, CJ Kenton? So when I sent it to my bro register, my bro, he like a little younger. His name Rod. He cool, young boy. You know, I hold down the store. So when I sent her over there, bro, she's still going crazy, bro. I'm talking about still cussing. It's people in the store. Keep in mind, I'm helping this fine Asian lady helping her get gas or whatever in some lottery. So she's overhearing all this profanity, all this cursing. I'm ignoring it, bro, because it's just his girl. This man not even checking his girl. So I'm just like, man, what the heck? I'm ignoring that. But it's so loud. She's getting louder. The Asian lady's like, focus on me. Just focus on me. I swear on my life, bro. Just focus on me. Focus on me. Maybe I am a monkey, VX Messi. So I'm trying to focus on her. And my boy Rob was like, yo, YS, I ain't gonna lie. Like, you gotta say something, though. She just won't stop. So I remember she said my mom's is a B or something crazy or whatever. So I responded. I'm like, man, shut your A up, man. You know what I mean? You been japping all night, all day, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Like, the only one that's a B here is you. So when I say that her boyfriend get charged up, he get charged up. Keep in mind, her boyfriend is like out of shape, bro. This man look like a homeless mechanic. You feel me? At the end of the day, he should have put his girl in check. Like, yo, bro, not even really responding. Let it ride. Like, I still sent them over there. You know, you right. I am dark. Call me coffee. You know what I mean? So when I sent them to the rest, she going crazy. So when I check Shorty, I'm like, you the only one that's a B here? Buddy get charged up. Like I said, Buddy's out of shape, bro. So when he get charged up, he like, don't call her a B. So I'm like, man, F you, bruh. You let her disrespect me, say all this to me. You ain't check her. She is a B, you know what I mean? Well, so he like, man, I'll jump over the counter and I'll put the brakes on you. Woo, woo. So I'm like, bro, you jump over the counter, I'm liable to do whatever I want to you, bro. At the end of the day, you's a man, you supposed to check your girl. She's trying to argue with another guy that is not even responding to her. You know what I mean? So he like, yeah, you ain't getting paid that much anyways. Start dissing the job. And I'm like, bro, you broke. You don't want that's in here right now shopping. You can't diss me. I'm at work. But if you come behind the counter, I'm on that. You know what I mean? He ain't come behind the counter. You feel me? So they leave. Boom. When they leave, I'm just a little bit like, kind of like frustrated off that. So I'm like, man, Rob, I'm about to go outside and hit the wood. You feel me? Because me and Rob, we had the wood just chilling in the back for us. So I go out there. I'm finna go out there. Matter of fact, something tell me check the front of my register, bro. I look down by the register, there's a fresh, crispy 50, you heard? So I'm like, yo, man, shout out to Gary, man. I just probably got this for dealing with that BS. It's lit. So fam, I pocket the 50. I go out there, smoke the wood, come back in, I'm smooth. When I come back in, Buddy and his girl back in the stove. I'm like, yo, what's going on? So you gotta keep in mind, we just got into it. So it ain't like they could come and have a conversation with me. It's dubbed. You know what I mean? Ain't no talking. You know what I mean? I'm damn near finna fight him. Shorty disrespecting me is no talking. So they talking to my homie Rod. They like, oh man, you saw a 50 when we you saw a 50 in here. Like there was a 50 in here, man. We dropped the 50. So now I'm putting two and two together. I'm like, oh, it's they 50. Man, I ain't giving the 50 back. It's me. You feel me? I'm on that because, bro, Buddy just try to see me for being disrespected by his girl. So I'm like, yo, I'm keeping the 50 euro. Forget him. So they told him to Rob, I ain't even paying attention to that, bro. I don't even care. Shorty, all of a sudden, she's like, Tim. she started pointing to me. She's like, he stole it. So when she started saying that, bro, I ain't even responding to her, bro. And when she said, she's like, "You stole my money." Bro, I was like, this girl crazy, you feel me? I ain't even paying. I'm like, man, I don't even know what you talking about, man. Stop talking to me first off. It's a dog, you know. So she's like, well, where's the manager? Call the manager right now. I'm like, man, the manager gonna be in the morning, come in the morning. She's like, we need to check the cameras. We need to check. I'm like, we don't got access to the cameras. So Shorty literally went outside and called the police on me, bro. She called the police on me. But this story has a sequel to where I'm about to crash out on this guy, fam. So you gotta stay tuned. So when she called the police on me, the police that come is a cop that knows me because he didn't had to come to the store multiple times for the situation. You feel me? So he come, he like, yo, YS, you know, you a good guy. Anytime a cop say that, bro, is him trying to sway you. You know what I mean? He like, you a good guy, man. I know these people, they crazy. If you took the 50, can you please give it back, man? Like, cool cop talking to me. So I'm like, man, I ain't gonna lie, they was in here wilding, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, but let me see if I can find that joint. You know what I mean? So I get the 50. And personally, I ain't really want to give it to him because I don't like him. I don't rock with him. So I give it to my boy Rob to give it to him. So we give it to him. They leave. Everything smooth. Whole time, 2, 3, 4 weeks go by. I see Buddy running the store like, "Hey, bro, can I please use the bathroom, bro? I'm almost gonna like shit myself." Like this like a older black dude, way older than me, and I'm like, man, for sure, go ahead. So then when I'm in there, somebody come to me like, yo, they banned from the store. They can't be in here for real. So I'm like, yo, bro, y'all really bad for real. Y'all can't be here. He's like, oh, for sure, bro. All right, for sure. So he leave. One night I'm working with my this shorty that she from like a tough neighborhood. You know, we be holding the shit down. She cool. Sure, you know, we chilling. Buddy and his girl come in, sneak in, try to go to the ATM, and we like, yo, I can't really be in here. We both said, but he tried to go off on me, like, man, you cake ass, and going crazy. All of a sudden, keep in mind, this is the same gentleman that just asked me less than a week ago. He was gonna shit on himself to use that bathroom, bro. He's going crazy. He like, cake ass, I'm gonna take care of you, like making threats. And I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't like getting upset because when I get upset, it's like, yo, it's whatever, bro. Like it's time to go. You want to see a monster? Let me see if I can tap in and bring him out. You know what I mean? So I'm about to get off work. It's all at like 9:40. He going crazy, saying he got stuff for me. He gonna take care of me. Wait till I get off. So I'm like, yo, bro, I get off at 10. Right now. He like, I bet. I'm gonna be waiting for you outside. You feel me? So at the end of the day, when he's waiting for me outside, I'm thinking like, yo, bro, as soon as I walk through the door, buddy gonna bust on me. Boom, boom, boom. Cause that's how I expect things to go down. Even when he was talking in the store, he could have rushed the counter, jumped over, got on that. But he didn't do none of that. So I'm like, man, this man ain't serious. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm gonna get off, I'm like about to clock off fast. And I'm not logically thinking. So I tell him like, hey, bro, man, we ain't gonna fight my job. You wanna see me? Let's go to the church. You say you got something for me? Let's go to the church. Keep in mind, I'm really thinking ill. I'm trying to send this man to the church. The whole plan was I about to go erase him at the church, bro. I was gonna fully crash. You know what I mean? I could have done it anywhere else. I'm sending Buddy to the church. I'm not thinking like I'm sending Buddy to the church. So he like, I bet, yeah, we at the church. So I'm like, nah, he not even hip to street code. And street code, bro, no random person is gonna tell me at like 10 p.m. meet me over here and I'm gonna meet him over there for a fight. If I'm gonna fight him, I'm gonna fight him in that moment, at that present time, while I'm cussing them out, all of that. That's how that goes down. So when I tell him, you meet me at the church, he ready to go to the church. I'm like, oh, this the okie doke. This is easy. So I go to the bathroom. Boom. I get the medal ready. The medal's close. Boom. Get the medal ready. I got to drop little bro off that I work with named Rob home. I'm not even thinking about him being with me. I'm like, yo, get in the car. So we get in the car, hop in the Jeep. Buddy parked like far down on the parking lot, but his windows is up. So I don't know who's with him. I don't know what he got, but I know what I'm finna do. You know what I mean? If he go to the church, I'm finna do that with him. You know what I mean? So, bro, I hop in the Jeep. I'm supposed to be taking bro home. I'm finna race, buddy, you heard? So, when I hop in the Jeep, I remember, bro, it was an old black lady, like somebody like sweet grandmother, you feel me? She used to come to the store and get, she used to come and get lottery, you know what I mean? Scratch offs. She literally pulled in front of my car, bro. I'm finna go straight. Dude parked like further down. Like, I'm finna just meet him over here to church like less than 5 minutes, bro. Erase, buddy. Whoever's with him, it's already planned. I'm not thinking about nothing else. She slid in front of my car like this, blocked me from even driving. She hopped out. She like, dang, young man, I like you. I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, I can't believe you just ready to just throw your life away for somebody that's not even worth it. Is this really worth it tonight to do what you about to do? Cause I ain't even know she was in the store. You know what I'm saying? And for her to say that, it was like that John really brought me back to reality. Like, look, I'm tweaking. I'm finna go blow buddy down at the church, bro. Of any place, the church. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't even in my right mind state. So I ain't gonna lie. I was like, dang, she's like, I can't even let you leave unless you promise me you not finna make the decision. So I'm like, all right, man, she right. She's like, yeah, because I like coming here buying my lottery tickets from you, young man. You need to be smart. Then she got back in her car and she pulled off. So when she pulled off, I'm like, man. So I take Rob to the crib. Rob not even saying nothing. He looking like, what the heck? So next, if I get home, when I get home, bro, it was like a moment of clarity. Cause it was like I was just so charged up, bro. I'm ready to just show bros who's really dangerous, who's really the boss. I'm ready to just crash. I'm ready to, what y'all say, really crash out. You know what I mean? By then, I would have been locked up in cuffs because I would have really did what I said I was gonna do, bro. At the end of the day, when I got home and I'm watching a TV, I'm like, dang, bro, what was I thinking? That would have been the silliest moment of my life, bro. Going there, letting somebody get me to a level of not even being able to think logically, bro. To where I'm so emotional, bro. I'm not even thinking about the situation I'm about to create. You feel me? And that's what you really feel when you're ready to crash out. You're emotional, bro. You're so emotional you can't even think straight, bro. You feel what I'm saying? And a split 5 minutes, 10 minutes could change your whole life, bruh. I'm telling you. Cause you think you about to get such a big win when you crash out. You think you really gonna prove a point. You know what I mean? That's what happened when you want to crash out. You want to really get your point across. You want to lay your point on the table. You know what I'm saying? Like, and bro, there's really no point. You're about to destroy yourself. You're about to self-destruct. You're about to create a scenario that you're gonna regret over nothing. You know what I mean? You know how many people be ready to crash out over nothing? Cause they so emotional they can't think like, man, it's not even that serious. Oh man, I actually could just walk away. Or I could just take the loss. When I say take the loss, it's like, okay, you're not gonna win every argument, every confrontation, every situation. Some of them you gotta take the loss, brother. You feel what I'm saying? Whether it's like, oh, somebody's really cursing you out, you want to beat them up. And if you beat them up now, you might get assault charges. You never know what that person gonna do. You might not walk away because they might have something on them. But these are all the possibilities that come with crashing out. It's endless, horrible possibilities. You know what I mean? There's no good ones. There's no good ones that come with crashing out, bro, because you're doing everything based off emotion, and those emotions are gonna land you in a situation, bro. I'm telling you, you'll be like, dang, oh, man, it wasn't even that serious. But when you say that, it's late. You know what I'm saying? When you say that, it's late, bro, and you don't want to be in a situation where it's like, oh man, I threw my life away over a small situation or a stupid decision because you thought you was getting a win, bro. It's no win. You're not getting no win. There's no win. Nobody's gonna be like, here's the trophy, man. You got your point across. You're the greatest crash out ever. Nah, you just go behind bars. It's, it's been a lot of crash outs before you. You gotta think like the reason you see other people do things is so that you're not gonna do them or you inspired to do them. You know what I'm saying? Being a crash out is like the silliest thing in the world, bro. Why destroy yourself, man? And I've had stories of many times I'm ready to crash out over a situation that I'm not even thinking through. Like I had a situation, I had a friend. He was a narcissist, bro. At the end of the day, this was somebody I felt I had loyalty to. So he was disrespectful to the point where he felt like if he went to the store and he saw a girl and he tried to talk to the girl, if the girl doesn't really talk back to him, it's something wrong. Like it's a problem. He just will push the issue. So we all at the stool one night, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm chilling with the homies. We playing 2K. Bro called me like, yo, why yes, bro, I ain't gonna lie. It's a serious situation, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm in a serious situation. I need you, bro. Like, it's serious. So I'm like, all right, bet. Woo woo, I'm finna pull up. Cause you know I had the medal. You know, the medal is a good friend, but it's like, bro, my thing with the medal, it was sacred. It's like I ain't trying to just use the medal, show the medal for fun. I'm not a no, I don't even want you to think I have the medal, bro. It's an element of surprise if I really need it. It's an element of surprise. So when he called me, he make it seem like something crazy's about to happen. Bro, when I pull up, I'm like, what's going on? He like, man, I ain't gonna lie. Some dudes in the store, they got on that with me because I was trying to get at the shorties. They was hating. And I'm like, how? What you mean? He like, oh, one of the girls, she must know my cousin or something. She mad. I'm trying to talk to her friend. And then she say, shorty, like, old, a little young, but I know shorty old enough. And I'm like, bro, I'm thinking that's what you called me here for. He like, yo, bro, I'm over here, but can you meet me over here? So bro, I meet him. When I meet him, I'm like, man, you made it seem like something really going crazy. He like, nah, bro. I followed them. I followed them to their crib. I'm like, you followed them to their crib. So we at their crib right now. That's where I meet, bro. I'm like, yo, so what you wanna do? You literally just follow these folks over some shorties from the crib. I got the medal ready right now. Whole time me and bro in the cut. We spin the block. Boom. We spin the block. They still in the whip. Chilling. So I'm like, all right, they in the whip still. Then he like, all right, let's spin the block again. And I'm like, nah, bro. We not spinning the block the second time for what? If we spinning the block the second time, it's for something. Do you get what I'm saying? It's like this is not a movie, brother. This is common knowledge. Like if I'm sitting in a car parked with some ladies, it's me and two dudes. I see a car drive past us. Boom. The car goes and parks on like a off street that's kind of close by us, but we can kind of visually see. I'm gonna think something's up if I see that same car come back around slow again. That doesn't make sense. So I tell him, he like, nah, you right, why you right. So I'm like, yo, bro, it's cops literally on the next block, bro. What we doing here? You can't have us sitting here in this type of predicament. You feel what I'm saying? You know, whole time saying 2, 3 cops drive past on the next block. Room. They must have had a call, but that could have been a stupid moment. It's like, yo, bro, I'm finna crash out because you chopping some girls and one of the girls blocked you from talking to her friend because they're already with 2 guys, bro. That's common sense, gang. Like she's gonna do that, and the dudes that's with them are gonna be like, "Yo, what's up with you?" You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, this same guy, if I would have crashed out for him, never would put money on my books, bro. He never would answer calls. He never would do none of that. So it's like I wasn't even thinking in that moment, but I remember before I even pulled up on him, it was one of the dudes at the stool. He like one of the owner. He rocked with me. He like, yo, why yes? I ain't gonna lie. Like before I left out, he walked out after me. Like, yo, why yes? You know, bro, be tweaking, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You know, you really the leader, bro. That's what he said. Like he like you really the leader. Keep in mind, buddy's way older than me. Saying this, he like you really the leader, bro. You gotta understand. Like he be bugging. How he said, like, but be smooth though. That was something I was thinking while I'm pulling up. You feel what I'm saying? And I don't know what type of girls they was. I wasn't with them. It was something that he was involved with on himself. But it's like it's respect to not try to go talk to girls who are obviously with guys, bro. Anytime you do that, the guys that's with them, they're gonna feel a certain type of way. Like, what's up with you? You disrespectful. You don't see these girls that's with us. You know what I mean? But Buddy was a narcissist, so he thinking like, yo, they're gonna go. Like that how he thinking, like, but that would have led to me crashing out over a situation like that, man. And I'm trying to tell y'all, crashing out is it's the corniest thing to do. It's corny. A lot of the situations you're gonna be in, bro, it's a test to see how easy it is to get you. How easy is it to get you, bro? Somebody can see you in line and be like, man, I ain't gonna lie. There was a moment I went to the store. I went to the corner store, bro. Now, buddy that came in, this is a good story right here. I go to the corner store, gang. I'm standing in line. It's a dude that comes in, but fam got like a big hoodie on. Like, I'm talking about Lord of the Rings type hoodie, like eat your whole head and face hoodie. You can't really see bro face, but it's a black hoodie. So when I'm standing in line, he literally cuts right in front of me, bro. And when he cuts right in front of me, then he turns around. He does this like, I don't know if it what's the word. It was like irony when he said it. He was like, "Oh, I ain't know you was in line," but he said it like he wasn't sorry or nothing. He like, "I just really need to get these cigarettes, dog." So I'm like, "Go ahead, bro. You got it." Boom. So he get the cigarettes in my hand. I'm like, man, this dude tripping. Like, what's up with him? So when I get out the stove, I'm dolly, bro, in a car with like 6 dudes. You feel what I'm saying? He in the car with like 6 people, gang. So it's like, even if I would have got into it with him, I still have to meddle. But it's like, yo, I gotta erase 7 people. That's a lot. I need a Drake. I need an M14 or something. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'll tell y'all real life situations, bro. Cause you gotta understand, like, I was thinking, like, nah, this must be a test. You feel what I'm saying? And it was a test. A lot of the times when you in a situation where you gotta feel like you gotta crash out, it's a test. How strong are you for you not to let somebody get you? Buddy was gonna get me. If I would have been like, yeah, why you buzz me, dog? What's up with you, bro? Man, F them cigarettes, Holmes. He definitely had to meddle with him because I'm talking about he had the Lord of the Rings hoodie. Like that's the type of guy they gotta look at the camera footage mad times to try to get his face. And you gotta pay attention to demeanor, you know what I mean? So I was like, nah, it's not even worth it, bro. It's just a line. After he buys these cigarettes, I'm next. If I would have got in that when I walked out, it would have been instant. Because he had 6 to 7 people in the car, bro. Literally. And I was like, dang, that's mad people in the car. 6 to 7? They deep in that John. So that's probably why he feeling like that. You feel what I mean? He's feeling unstoppable. But bro, the people that go around feeling unstoppable is like, unless you're trying to have a reward for being the toughest individual on the earth, you need to fall back. Y'all feel me on that? Like that's a statement you have to understand. Unless you're trying to be the toughest individual on earth, bro, you need to fall back when you come across these people who they move like, they're just Jean-Claude Van Damme of the earth. Because the only outcome for these people is to go to the toughest place ever. That's prison, gang. I don't care what you say, how tough you are, bro. When you get to prison, bro, it shows who's tough. I'm telling you, bro. You could think you're out here tough right now. You're the toughest. You're just hardcore action, bro. You get behind them walls, you not really tough, bro. There's dudes in there that's ready to show you, like, you not tough. They tough. That's all they could live for in there. Who is the toughest? You get what I'm saying? Who's really the toughest, gang? So when you come across the people that's out right now that's trying to be the toughest, yo, let them win, bro. Let them get that award, man. Cause the one step up for having that award is behind the bars, man. You get behind them bars, dudes trying to whoop you every day. Why? Cause they don't like how you look at them when y'all going to practice, like silly stuff like that. I seen a video. I seen this one video. This one light skinned cat had 5 to 6 guys, bro. You feel what I'm saying? He had 5 to 6 guys working for him. One doing his laundry, one making his meals, and they was all proud to get on camera like, I'm his personal chef. I do his laundry. So imagine going behind bars and you think you tough in real life, and then you doing the guy's laundry. You cooking for a guy. So when you meet these guys in real life, let them have that award, because you be ready to crash out against these guys. And all the scenarios I just explained to you, bro, these are the guys who are walking around feeling like Jean-Claude Van Damme, Rambo in real life. And they want that tough award. Let them have that award. Because that award, the only up from that is behind the bars, man. Well, you got to really just do this every day. You got to fight every day. You got to walk around like you the toughest. You got to walk around. You can't walk around in there like, la 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 la. Life is Cheerios. You got to be in there under the mean mug, action, paranoid, shoulder looking, swivel neck. I'm telling you, that's tough. To me, that's tough, bro. There's no relaxation. Even when you sleep, you gotta be paranoid. Like, cause my cousin went to prison for 3 years. You know what I mean? My cousin went to prison for 3 years, and he told me, he said when he first got in there, it's like, it's different. You gotta adjust, you know what I mean? He got in a couple squabbles. He told me he had to squabble a dude. Some big Mexican dude was trying to like play him, and he caught him slipping in the shower. Boom. No Diddy. Like, this is a real story. He like, man, that was the only time I could get, bro. So I act like I was really gonna shower, but I really ain't changed. I just had pants, my shorts under the towel. So when we get in the shower, I just bust on him. Boom, 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 boom. And it's like, imagine you gotta fight a dude in the shower. That's tough. I don't want to fight no dude in the shower, bro. I don't even want to be fighting no random guy like that. You know what I mean? So he said best head I ever got. Whoa, my boy is bugging. And then you guys like you got guys like a Zero out there in prison where they want to show you that, you're not really tough as a man. They trying to break you. Talk about that, man. So when you see these people in real life who are Rambo, Jean-Claude Van Damme, you gotta let them have that award, bro. Unless you try and get that award, unless you ready to crash out. Because if you ready to crash out, it's only one place for crash outs. Behind them walls, behind them bars. I mean, think of any other crash outs that's went anywhere else except for under or behind the bars. Drop a name if y'all got one for real. Like, y'all don't. When you ready to crash out, it's only one place, bro. And I done had mad scenarios where I was ready to crash out, but I thank the Lord that there was some clarity to tone down the emotion. You gotta be able to tone down the emotion, bro. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's like, you can't make good decisions if you're so emotional. It's impossible, man. You're just ready to go. You're just too charged up. Nah, you gotta be relaxed. You gotta be able to think. A lot of the times people can't let people get you to that level of just When I think about somebody crashing out, that's what I think about is going on in their mind. Like, Like when I'm saying their mind, like just imagine somebody about to crash out or crashing out. Like when you see people who destroy stores, like destroy everything in the store. You gotta imagine like a little person in their head just going just imagine like a little person in their head screaming the whole time. Like it's videos where I see people just destroying grocery stores or corner stores, and I just literally envision like a little person in their head going like just screaming. And that's what I envision when you crashing out. That's just what's happening. There's nothing else going on up here but a little individual up here screaming, yelling at the top of their lungs like they about to transform the Super Saiyan, bro. That's what's happening. You can't have no good thoughts, sense. You feel what I'm saying? And a lot of you guys, y'all think crashing out is cool, but if you would like to get behind the walls, then to each his own. One thing I can say for sure is, bro, I love freedom, bro. Just appreciate having the ability to do whatever you want to do, bro. You feel what I'm saying? And when I say that, it's like when you go over there, you get violated. When you get behind the walls, they violate you, fam. They violate you off the entry. You feel me? Yeah, they violate you off the entry, bro. Most people don't understand the process, but you gotta strip. You gotta get, you know, take the clothes off before you even come through the process. They gotta search you. You get violated through the search. You hurt. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If you enjoy freedom, bro, you gotta stay out here. I enjoy freedom, bro. Like I live in a neighborhood where it's people that make you want to crash out, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just from their actions, it's people that look at you like they're ready to crash out. You feel what I'm saying? And you just gotta be able to duck all of that, bro. Duck all the smoke. Cause I'm not going for a award of who's Rambo or Jean Claude Van Damme in IRL. The only people that's going for that, they end up behind bars. They end up locked down, treated like animals. And you gotta appreciate freedom, bro. Imagine you might not be rich, but you could wake up, use the bathroom when you want, without anyone being in there with you. You feel what I'm saying? Like you could walk around in your apartment or house. It might not be 100 acres, but you could walk out of that apartment. You could go to the store. You go to the market. You go see a movie, bro. When you're locked down, you have no privileges, bro. Only privilege you got is when they let you out that cage to go for the gym time outside of food. You feel what I'm saying? You really don't have privileges. And the funniest thing about me saying this is like dudes in prison right now, they have access to technology, so they try to make prison seem fun, bro. But it's not fun. It's nothing fun about that. Like, bro, I used to work at the airport. Anybody that works at the airport understands that when you work at the airport, you work in specific zones. Like, it's like a men to women ratio as a ramp agent is crazy. Anybody that works there understands what I'm saying. It's like most of the females, they're gate agents, they're working inside. So a lot of dudes are ramp agents. So when you're in the zones, bro, some of the zones is like feels like you're in a prison holding cell. Cause there's so many dudes in there, and it's like just the environment of what prison would be. You got dudes who just looking at you like this, like they just ready to beat you up after y'all land the plane. Like I even had a moment like that. I was ready to crash out on this man from Detroit. So I'm gonna tell y'all this story. It's funny, bro. So when you work at the airport, they have other people from other places that come train in your state. So keep in mind, like I'm one of the top ramp agents, bro. Like that's what I think. You know, I'm sure there was other people there that was good too, but I ain't pay attention to them. You know what I'm saying? Cook, smoke, Slimmy. I don't even want to crash out on you, bro. That's what we're talking about. The opposite of crashing out. So I had a story. I'm working. There was three zones I usually be in. Zone one is the hood zone. I'm talking about. we got the manager. You seen like a cool East African dude, smooth, chill, don't never trip. Or we had airmen like an older African guy that's on everybody top for the flights, get on time, like wake up, wake up, wake up. He's African. Like, you're gonna miss your flight. So we had him. So but it was just a cool zone. Like everybody just cooling in there, bro. Then they used to take me out of there sometimes, put me in zone four. And zone four, it's like a tough zone. It's like dudes in there, they says, the manager in there, he like a tough guy. He was an army guy from overseas. He played, he was an army for years. He done did army stuff. So he like a tough guy running his own. His name was like Jay or something. He was a black dude. So it's nothing but tough people in here. Like, so I come in there, bro. I remember, man, this like my first 2 weeks at the airport, bro. This is light skinned cat family. We had to sit the tables. The tables weren't that big. It was a small space, bro. I'm chilling because I'll be in the duck off. It's one table where we could all sit with each other and all that. I wasn't that type of guy, bro. I find like a chair in the corner, ducked off over there. I already know the times for my flight. All I gotta do is go do the flights, bro. I ain't trying to sit at the table looking at you across from me, fake talking, none of that. So I don't need nobody. I'm only 2 weeks in. Bro is literally mugging me the whole time, bro. The whole time. So I ain't gonna lie, at that time I was kind of wild, you know what I mean? Shout out to Roblox, man. I'm bringing the smoke in that jump, bro. I somehow got the metal in that jump one time, man. No capping. But then I had got in trouble for it. Like I had to talk to 12. But it was accidental though. But it was like, dang, they was really slipping. You feel me? So I'm on some wild time at the time. I'm on some still cool guys, professional working a military job. Cause I think the airport like a military job, bro. You gotta be up too early and it's too many protocols. You know what I mean? So at the time when all that's going on, whatever, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like working at the airport, bro, it was like, dude, I don't know, dude. I don't understand what his problem was, but every time he saw me, he'd be staring at me, staring at me. And the best part about work is we all gotta catch the same tram. We catch the same tram, and then some of us we take different buses because there'd be two, three buses for like Delta, Frontier, all of that drop you off to where you got to park, gang. So you see other people that work there. So I ain't gonna hold you. One day I just came to work, bro. I don't know if I was annoyed of being at work, but I was just ready for Buddy. Cause he had a couple people that came from the Detroit with him. So when he be with the guys, he was on some other stuff. So I'm like, man, you know what? I'm ready to see that man today. Really, like really. I'm ready to just get on that with him. I don't like seeing him out there having him mug me from a distance, mug me in his own fold. What's up with bro? So I'm like, man, I hope they put me in zone four today. Guess what they do? Put me in zone four. When I get to zone four, he's in zone four. So the whole time he mugging me, I ain't gonna lie, I could have a serious look, but it's like I ain't trying to blink. So I'm literally in the corner like this, mugging bro the whole time. Don't even take my eyes off him. When we go out to do the flight, I come back in, I'm looking at him. Boom. If I'm eating, I'm looking at him. Boom. If I'm looking at my phone, I look up, I'm looking at him. You know what I mean? Because I want him to understand that level of uncomfortability and I want him to speak up like, man, what you looking at? What's up? Because this what he been doing to me the whole time. He don't even know me. We have no smoke. So it's like, okay, I can make it be smoke, but I want to force you to make it be smoke. If you don't do that, then the way I'm feeling today is still gonna be smoke, bro. So I'm mugging bro the whole time. He don't even say nothing. His buddies in here from the D with him, but I ain't even worried about that, bro. I got stuff structured to where it's like, all right, bet. Even if he got some dudes with him, if I get to the whip, we straight. But I want to get him before we even get to the whip. You heard? Right off the bus, ready. You feel me? So we walking out, boom, walk out the zone. We all get off at the same time that day. We get on the tram. We get on the tram. Put this on my leg. Bro always took the bus. So I'm literally on a tram like this. Cause the tram be the tram be mad packed. But I'm on some bullies, bro. I'm on some dog. I don't know what's up with bro. I want to find out today, bro. Like on some crash out vibes. So he's standing on the tram like right there. I dang near come grab a pipe and I'm standing on the tram looking at you like this. Like at this point, you should bust on me or something. Cause that's what I want to happen, bro. You don't bust on me. I'm dang near mugging you the whole tram, serious face. Then when we get off the tram, I'm like, all right, bet. I'm really on that with him, bro. He ain't really said nothing. But when we get off the bus, it's on. It's busting. He not on that. I'm finna get on that. I'm gonna just boss on him. Straight up, I'm boss on him right when we hop on. Like, what's up with you, bro? Boom, boom, boom. Nah, no talking. Bro, this man didn't even take the tram. This man went down some stairs. I put this on my life. My man went down some stairs. And that was the last time I saw buddy. But it was like, that was stupid, bro. I'm ready to crash out on bro over being mean mug at work. I was out my mind. I was bugging. You know what I mean? I don't know why I came to work that day bugging, you feel me? But when you work at the airport, that's how it is. And even besides him, after he left, I was still on that time with a couple guys that worked there that used to be on that time with him. There was this one dude, he became cool with me after, but bro, I called him right after the bus. I knew he would pick up a lot of shifts, bro. I'm somebody that pay attention to what you do, family, even if you don't think I'm doing it. So bro used to pick up a lot of shifts till like 8:30. Sometimes I work till 8:30. So I had seen, I'm like, all right, buddy, working till 8:30 today. Now when you get off at like 7, 8, the bus ain't packed like that. You could kind of see like 7, 12 people on there. Daytime, it's about 30, 20 trying to get on that jump, plus more waiting. So we get off. Boom. When we get off, bro used to mug me with the light skin homie. This like an East African dude. East African dude, he kind of tall though, but it's like whatever, man. If I bust on you first, you get the ups, you just got the hands. If not, then I got the hands. But if I'm busting on you, I ain't trying to stop. If I get you, I'm trying to keep going. Boom, 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 boom. Ain't no hesitation. Rapid hand, 32 pounds, 56 pounds, Neji style. You feel me? Brock Lee style. You know what I mean? That's how I'm trying to come. So bro, we ran the tram, so I ain't really saying that. I'm just watching him though. I'm like, man, he don't even know what we on when we get off here, huh? Watch. So we get off the tram. He walk into his car. I walk to his car. I'm like, hey, let me holler at you, bro. He like, what's up, bro? I'm like, bro, everybody at the job say you want to see me, gang. What's up with that? He's like, what you mean? I'm like, bro, I just told you, bro. What you mean what I mean? They say you want to see me, bro. Like, you want to box. It's me and you right now. What's going on? He like, bro, I ain't even on that. I'm finna go home and play the game. Like, you finna go play the game so you ain't got no smoke with me for real? Cause this like a check. It's like, you with the light skin homie acting like you got problems with me. I don't even know you, bro. You not with him now. Who are you really? I'm checking you dolly. If you really like that, you'll boss on me. Maybe if he was with the light skin dude, he probably would have been feeling more boisterous. But it's like, now he dolly. Who is he? He's nothing. So when I check, I'm like, man, you sure you about to play a game? You don't want to see me right now? I'll take my bag off right now. We get to it, bro. I still got energy out the job. He like, nah, bro, I don't have no problems with you, bro. You pretty cool. After that, we became cool. But even then, looking back on ready to crash out on bro, that was stupid. Bro, I'm finna fight buddy in the airport parking lot at the job. How dumb could I be? How stupid could I be? You know what I'm saying? Like, what would that have given me? Termination. Probably like ban me from flying. Like, because anytime you do anything at the airports involving violence, drugs, firearms, it's a dub, bro. You gotta take the Greyhound, you know what I mean, or the Jefferson or whatever. You gotta take the bus. So, and ready to crash out over nothing, I would have threw away the job. I would have got arrested at the airport. I would have had probably a felony. So it's like, bro, some of the stories I tell y'all, it wasn't meaningful reasons to even crash out. And relating to what y'all got going on, a lot of the reasons y'all crash out don't be meaningful, bruh. You know what I'm saying? They don't be meaningful, bruh. Shout out to Lou Skunt. It's his birthday, man. Yesterday was my birthday, man. Leo baby. Shout out to Lou Skunt, man. Shout out to you, man. My birthday's on the 4th. Yours is on the 5th, boy. You in there. Only special ones born in August, you feel me? But I say that to say, look, man, if you're about to crash out, take a deep breath and then envision yourself behind bars. Nah, or 6 feet under, bro. Like, there's one or the other. I'm being a being. If you're ready to crash out, just remember what I'm saying. You take a deep breath, then envision yourself behind bars or 6 feet under. Like that'll stop you instantly, gang. I'm telling you. Because when you ready to crash out, there's a little person in your head going like, like just imagine the Incredible Hulk, Bruce Banner. You know? Now my cousin have though. My cousin did almost 4 years, bro. 5. You know what I mean? Tell me it's serious. I got OGs has been. I got somebody that did 10, 20 like federal. He's paranoid, boy. He came to my crib like, man, huh? Nobody out the window, because he said the feds is always watching. You feel me? He did like 20 years, bro. You know what I'm saying? And he wouldn't want to go back. He just be looking out the window. He come over. No cap. I ain't gonna lie. I remember he put over his nephew one time to smoke with me and chill. They leaving. He heard the sirens. They getting in the car. Nephew was like, man, he paranoid the whole way home. I'm like, bro, you can't blame him. He did 20 years. 20 years of your life behind bars. Like, what? You gotta grind that out. That's a grind. So that's what crashing out will lead to, honestly, bro. Because when you think of a crash, like I said, it's nothing good, bro. It's never been a good crash. Even if somebody hits you, you about to get the insurance check. You gotta get a new car or rental car. Your insurance gotta file a claim. You gotta go to chiropractor. It's never that good. Your neck might be messed up. You might have to crack your back and neck like me. Ain't nothing coming good out of a crash, man. You know? And most people need to stop saying they ready to crash out. That's a stupid term, bro. It's like, think about what you're saying. You ready to self-destruct? You ready to destroy everything. You feel what I mean? You ready to give it all away. But I'm gonna put some beats on, man. Freestyle for y'all, man. Like, at the end of the day, I'll be giving y'all gems, man. I hope y'all like the gems. Y'all listen to the gems, man. Like I said, you ready to crash out here and get the toughest guy award, the Jean-Claude Van Damme of the year. The who else is tough, man? The Nate Diaz Award of the Year. You ready to crash out, bro, and get that award, bro? Just envision yourself behind bars first. Once you envision yourself behind bars or 6 feet under at a service, you're not gonna want to crash out. You know what I mean? You're not be able to eat Chick-fil-A no more. And don't be seeing all these guys in jail with the phones, doing TikToks and think it's fun. It's like, bro, do you see the stuff these dudes be eating, bro? They gotta make concoctions, bro. That stuff be looking like disgusting. I ain't gonna lie. My cousin went there for a week. He said he didn't eat no food. He had to go there for a weekend. He said he was like, yo, Sosa, I just want to eat some. He like, I just want to eat some good food, bro. So when y'all be seeing these dudes on TikTok acting like they like that food, bro, they don't like that food, bro. It's people that come from jail and they be in there for years. You feel what I mean? Years, and they just be so happy to eat McDonald's. Why you think they so happy to eat McDonald's, bro? Because the food in there compared to McDonald's is horrible. McDonald's is quality gourmet compared to what they gotta eat, bro. They making concoctions in there. Some of that junk probably had your stomach feeling like you went to India. Like you has the street food vendor that be whipping their hands in there, flies be all around. How you feeling like, yeah, McDonald's is bad, but I'm just giving you an example that a lot of guys come and they be so happy to just eat McDonald's again. Like I come out of prison, they be like, oh, I just want McDonald's, bro. Like, cause the stuff they're eating in there compared to McDonald's, it tastes disgusting, bro. And TikTok is just to make it seem like they having a good time, bro. They not having a good time. When that camera off, bro, you got ops in there. You got dudes who trying to hurt you. You know what I mean? You not exempt. Nobody's exempt when you get in there, unless you like a government special, prisoner where they gotta keep you by yourself because you so special. But you do not want to go in there, bro. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be in there. You don't want to be around that vibe. You don't even want that experience. I promise you. So don't be crashing out. Or you gonna go behind bars. He said, I'm gonna read some of the comments. Yeah, McDonald's bad too. Or Reed, you ain't lying, man. I like to eat healthy. The things I like at McDonald's would have to be the big breakfast or the Big Mac. I don't want nothing else. That's like the only two things that I feel like still taste the same at McDonald's. And I used to work at McDonald's, my first real official job, man. Making a McChicken with cheese, barbecue, Southern style, quarter pounder, all of that. Yeah, snack wrap used to be hitting with the chicken selects. I used to like the ranch snack, crispy ranch snack wrap. You feel me? Yes, sir. But now I just like the Big Mac, or the most I get from McDonald's is the big breakfast though. But every now and then I'll be feeling Big Mac-ish, and I'll probably get like a Big Mac. You feel me? But I don't really eat a lot of fast food, bro. I'm on a strict diet, man. I'll tell you on my diet, man. I had got like an eye infection from eating Wendy's one time. My eye would dang near close. Now, personally, I don't really get a lot of blemishes on my face. Most I get a blemish on is my bed or something. But fam, I went to Wendy's one day. I'm door dashing. I'm like, man, I might as well get some Wendy's. I got an order there, bruh. Bruh, I remember getting a 4 for $4, bro. I ate the 4 for $4, bro. Dog, my eye get a pimple like right there. Bruh, I popped the pimple. Things a regular pimple, fam. As the day go by, it's like it look like my face is swollen. The next morning I wake up, bro, my eye is like shut, and this whole part was like fat. So I'm looking like, what the heck is this, bro? This gotta be a super pimple or something, because I popped this joint already. I really don't get pimples like that even around my eye. What's going on? Bro, I ain't gonna hold you. They were like the grossest thing ever. Now, y'all know y'all be seeing them videos where they bursting them things, and then it be like mad pus coming out, fam. Like they be looking like big pimples, super fat pimples, bro. So I go to the bathroom, bro, and that junk was fat like that, and I remember just squeezing that junk, like, and it was just so much like substance came out, bro. It was gross, bro. And I just kept squeezing it. It was just kept coming out, bro. Like the video, like the videos you see online. I'm like, nah, bro, this gotta be an infection or something, bro. I gotta go to the doctor because it happened literally after I ate the Wendy's. So I go to the doctor. She was like, yeah, good thing you came in, but I think you got most of the fluid and most of the it wasn't pink eye, bro. It was like some type of eye infection, bro. I swear. It wasn't pink eye. Pink eye is like, I know what pink eye is like, but my eye was literally shut, bro. And it had like a fat pimple, like big as like I wouldn't say a cyst, but like that size. And it had mad stuff in it. Like, when I say mad stuff, I'm talking about like just the grossest fluids, bruh. So when I went to the ER, the lady was like, good thing you came in. I'm gonna give you some antibiotics, but it was an eye infection. I told her, I'm like, yo, let me let me how you do an ultrasound on there, bruh. She did an ultrasound because I feel like it was still fluid in that joint, still pus in that joint. She did an ultrasound. I'm like, Doc, you gotta make sure I'm good. You heard? I need my eyes. That's how I talked to the doc. She like, okay, I got you, I got you. Did the ultrasound, got the antibiotics, but I was like, after that day, I'm like, yo, bro, I can't be eating none of this, bro. I can't. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what that was. Probably like an allergic reaction to something in there. But now my diet is this, bro. I eat rice, but I eat rice with a lot of stools, different stools. If I'm not eating rice with the stools, bro, I like to go and get the tilapia fish fillets. The reason I like the tilapia fish fillets, they're already ready. You just I rinse them, apple cider vinegar, you know what I mean? Wash that down, season it nice. And I like to put it in a toaster oven, grill it, bro. Otherwise, you could also fry those by dipping it in the batter, seasoned with baking soda and baking powder. But then again, that's not really good, But then I get some veggies, make some veggies, bro. Boom. Then I love making homemade mashed potatoes, bro. It's easy. I go to the store like usually I get like 4 potatoes because I make meal prep. So I boil them up, smash them down, season them. Best part, you could put butter, put some cheese in there, put some parsley in there, garlic, onion, garlic salt, a little bit of salt, some rosemary, a little bit of oil. What? Stupid. Mashed potatoes at the crib, you feel me? Homemade, easy, you feel me? Just all you make sure you boil the mashed potatoes to the point where you could put the knife or a fork all the way through. And when you take that, you take the skin off, or you could leave the skin in there if you try and get fancy. Yeah, AJ put sour cream in his, but at the end of the day, boom. Now for snacks, I used to love sweets, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you, but I had to go get a filling. And since I went to the dentist, bro, I ain't gonna lie, the dentist is the worst place you can go as a person because they hurt you at the dentist. I don't care how tough you are, bro. When they in your mouth, boy, and you leave there in pain. I don't care how much they numb your mouth. When that numbing goes away, boy, you be in pain. So I used to eat a lot of sweets, bro, and it messed up my cavity that I used to have from a while ago because I had a cavity, but I had to go and get a filling. So after I went and get a filling, I couldn't really eat no more sweets because I was in pain for 3 weeks. Like it felt like somebody socked me in my jaw, but it was a punch that was so strong it literally shifted my jaw, so I couldn't eat for 3 weeks. So I'm like, I'm gonna cut back on the sweets, bro. Every now and then I cheat, I get some cookies. You know what I'm saying? Uh, yo, what's up, East B? Yeah, I get some cookies or something like that. But for snacks, I like plantain chips or I go and get I need to get organic fruit. I want to get a juicer, Jay. I want to get a juicer and just start drinking fruit juices, man. I just gotta get it, bro. I got it already in the cart. Get the juicer and just start buying. Like one of my favorite fruits is cantaloupe, bro. Love cantaloupe. You let cantaloupe just sit and you chop it down and let it just sit in like a bowl, where it produces some of the sweetest juices. You feel me? Like natural. So that's what I want to do for real. You know what I mean? Get the juicer, fresh in my own juices, but I gotta get cans because I heard it's better to keep them in cans. But everyone gone. Everyone needs to take care of themselves, man. You can't be eating everything today. You don't even know if it's real or not. You don't know if it's real or not, bruh. I'm on one time I went to get some chicken from somewhere. But I bit into the chicken. The chicken tastes so rubbery and nasty, bruh. I couldn't even eat that junk. I just had to eat the fries. You know what I'm saying? I just had to eat the fries, man. And learn to make some things at the crib. Making food is really easy, bro. Like I never knew how easy it is until I started making homemade tortilla chips. And I never used to like tortilla chips because they was always mad salty, bro. From the restaurant or Chipotle, it's like whoever they had put the salt on there, they close their eyes and they just that ruins the tortilla chips, bro. The perfect tortilla chips has to be lightly salted, bro. Like it's a good amount of salt, but not too salty, fam. Just enough to where you still taste the salt, but you taste more the chip. And I started making that at the crib, bro. I'm like, okay, now I'm really can just make anything. That's when I moved to homemade mashed potatoes. Uh, the only thing I'm not good at is baking. I'm not that good at baking, man, because personally, I don't really like reading instructions, man. When it comes to baking, I just don't like that type of stuff. I took home ec. I never liked it at home ec either. I just like free balling in the kitchen, get in the kitchen, and just cooking off just instinct, bro. You feel what I mean? And he said bacon is super easy. Nah, I don't even eat a lot of meats. I just eat more fish, man. Every now and then I might eat some chicken, but I don't eat a lot of meats, man. I kind of cut back on meats. I used to eat a lot of meat, bro. Cut back on the meats. I want to be on some vegan, herbivore type vibe. You know what I'm saying? Be on some vegan herbivore type vibe. What you notice too is, bro, when you don't eat a lot of meat, you're not as tired. You're not as tired, bro. You have more energy when you eat more greens, veggies, and one thing you gotta understand. A lot of the reason why healthy foods are healthy, I mean, are expensive. Yo, Deep Roots, what's going on, man? Yeah, I'm the rapping guy. I'm just chopping up tonight, though. Y'all be one when I like it when I rap, but a lot of healthy foods are expensive because they're good for you. That's why they don't. They don't want you good out here. You heard? You go try to buy some organic fruit, boy. You might have to spend $70 on them with some bananas. Stock up on bananas, watermelons, cantaloupes. You gonna spend like, yeah, you say you paying for your health. Shout out to Jay in here, man. You literally paying for your health. Deep Roots, thanks for the sub, bro. Yeah. Shout out to Janice. Thank you, yo. I hope you having a great night too. Y'all talk to me in the chat, man. We talking about foods. And shout out to Ajay, man. He said, "What's your new OnlyFans?" I actually don't have a OnlyFans fiction, but I do have a Patreon. You see how I made that rhyme? Fiction, Patreon. What's up, Ravenclaw? You was here yesterday. Shout out to you. But everybody in here, listen. My birthday was yesterday. Y'all ain't give me no gift. It's cool. So the gift from y'all today, yeah, shout out to you, child of God. You're using here as child of God. Thanks for the birthday wish. But listen, do me a favor. One of y'all go to the Patreon and be the first member or something, bro. That's what I want for a birthday gift, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, or the white rice with the salmon. Now you talking. Come on, Deep Rush. Yes. Bro, I eat the white rice with the salmon, baked salmon, tilapia. What? With some veggies on the side. Nothing. My man Tank said I need donations. If you want to give me a donation, my Cash App is in my bio, bro. If you send me a donation, Tank, it would be cool because my B-Day was just yesterday, family. So if you can't donate, that's fine. Just go to the Patreon. Become a member, brother. I gotta get at least one member over there from one of y'all. You feel me? Yeah, my Cash App's in the bio, man. I appreciate that, Tank, man. That's love. She said somebody finna make it happen, bro. What I like to do is go through lives and just spread love. You feel me? Now that's love, Janice. You can achieve the things you want, man. I believe that. Say that again, yo. I like that, man. You doing good work going around just giving people positive messages through the live, man. You kind of combating the trolls. You get what I'm saying? You meant for great. Cause you gotta understand you going against an army of trolls. Yeah. Nah, I definitely got this, man. I've been telling myself that this whole week, man. Like it's a different level of what God wants for me, and it's like I just gotta trust him. You know what I mean? Currently right now, financially, it's not what I want, but I gotta appreciate the environment I'm in. It's like it's crazy because I actually asked for this environment to be able to focus, bro. As a person, I'm a thinker, bro. So it's like I need a place with a peace of mind. When I say peace of mind, not too much craziness going on, not negative, not a lot of yelling, fighting. Most of the places I was at before this, bro, it was a lot of like ruckus and noise to where I couldn't even focus on thinking or hearing my thoughts. So now that I'm here, this is what I literally prayed for, asked for. It's great. Now it's like, okay, I just need to get this next or get this next to keep going. You feel me? So I just gotta appreciate now and have patience, man. You feel me? That's it. Sometimes having patience when you want something is tough, but if you don't have it, it's like, how you gonna get what you want? Being frustrated ain't gonna give it to you. He said, what about an army of the supporter? You feel me? Trust the process, appreciate what you have, and don't be afraid of change. I need to practice what I preach. I'm a sub. Yeah, thank you, Janice. I appreciate the sub, but that's facts. You literally gotta appreciate everything right now, bro. Everything counts right now. And I don't say that to sound cliche, but I'm telling you, bro, everything right now you get, bro, it definitely counts. Deep Root said, always stay positive, patient, keep your head up, don't easily gardening helps me. Yeah, I smoke marijuana too, but I would love to have a garden, bro. That would be dope, man. That would be a good experience. I would like to have a land on some garden, grow my own food, man. Shout out to you, Deep Rush. You doing something that's impactful, bro. Everybody should kind of learn to grow their own food. It's important, you know what I mean? Because what happens if that's something we gotta do one day? You might not go to the grocery store and be able to buy them apples. You gotta grow the apples. You gotta grow the potatoes, the strawberries, you know? So these are things I would love to learn, bro. Not gonna lie. Yeah. Learning little by little, man. If I get a land, I'm definitely gonna watch some YouTube. YouTube will teach you everything. I'm gonna watch YouTube on gardening 101, bro. I'm gonna start a whole garden out there, farm. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, strawberries, bro. I want to make my own strawberries. That'd be lit. But there's a lot of fruits, bro. I'm gonna say one thing that I learned because I'll be on TikTok, but it's a lot of fruits that we don't know about. It's a lot of fruits that we don't hear about. It's a lot of fruits that are good fruits for us that we don't have in the store unless you go to like a Oriental store. Anybody that's been to an Oriental store, they get what I'm saying. Like you go to the Oriental store, you're gonna see star fruit. You're gonna see like man, you're just gonna see a lot of different stuff. Salt, sour sop, like just fruit that are good fruits, bro, that really help your body, but you won't see in like the big stores. You know, you gotta go to, like I said, go to the Asian Oriental store or something. You know what I'm saying? But eventually we're gonna get there, man. We're gonna be growing the foods. We're gonna have the land. It's all in my mind. Once you put something in your mind, it's just a matter of you getting it. Like this place, when I was at a different spot, it was like destructive. The spot was chaotic, bro. I was literally envisioning being like, yo, bro, I need to be back over there. I need to be back over there. I need to be back over there. And literally it happened. I got back over here. Now that I'm back over here, it's like, okay, cool, I'm back over here. Next, you know, I need to make a few big plays to maintain being over here. You know what I mean? So now I'm just working on the plays. You feel me? But then the plays is like, okay, cool. I got like a certain time to make the plays. So it's like a game for real. Jesse said, no, for real, bro. That's security for 2 Chainz. Remember, we had that club. You pushed away everybody. You pushed me. You that security? Nah, I'm not security for 2 Chainz, bro. You bugging. Dog, he said stock trader. Yo, what's up, stock trader? You pushed me on my girl, dog. Yo, Jesse Mason, you lying, bro. My boy Jesse Mason just came in here with a whole story. This man said I was 2 Chainz security. Bro, if I was 2 Chainz security, my pockets would be straight right now. I mean, I don't know how much 2 Chainz was paying, but I'm sure he was paying good. Nah, he definitely clip farming. My boy gonna record this clip and put it on his Twitch because this is what he does. He clip farms YouTube. Nah, he got some Twitch counting. He said he's Salvadorian momento dude. Hola, Jesse Mesa, tú es Salvadorian. Yo soy americano. Yo hablo poquito español, mi amigo. You feel me? Let me speak to my boy in a little Spanish. Janice said, wow, he need that for clip farm. Yeah, that story was wild, huh? You might want to write a book, brother. You almost made everyone believe you that I was the security and I pushed you on your girl, dog, at the club. Y'all probably was too drunk. Jesse was drunk. Hey, I'm like, get out the club. He didn't want to leave. Yeah, he said Oscar Mesa. Who's that? That's somebody famous? So Jesse Mesa is a famous guy or something. We got a celeb in here. His bro celeb. Appreciate you, bro. I gotta learn. I gotta improve the range. Meaning I gotta refresh on a lot of words. You know, I still remember a lot of words because I used to take the class. You know what I'm saying? I know how to flirt in Spanish, man. Stuff like that. I know how to talk to like guys that I'm just regular guys. You know, I'm actually from West Africa. Originally touched down from the East Coast. Now Midwest vibes. Go to beans. Sound like go to bed, but yeah, answer your question. That's where I'm from. You know what I mean? Midwest now, man. Y'all ask me stuff in the chat, man. I'm talking to y'all right now. I would freestyle, but then it's like, I don't know. Sometimes they be having the beats copyright the live, bro. So it's almost bittersweet. It's like at first they didn't do this, but then it was like, we don't want him spitting them bars. He said your Spanish is the same as my pleat talk. Yeah, you feel me, dog? For real. Appreciate that. Nah, you gotta understand. I ain't had no chance but to learn Spanish because I work with a lot of Mexicans. You know, a lot of my jobs I work with a lot of Mexicans. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, you gotta learn how to communicate with some of the Mexicans because not all of them speak English. So it's like I was kind of like forced to learn Spanish in a sense. You know what I'm saying? So it's good to just know enough bit of Spanish and they teach you the rest. Like I remember I was riding with this, you know, this Lyft driver and I was trying to tell bro go left. I'm like, oh go left. He's like, derecha izquierda, derecha izquierda. He's like, he's telling me left, right. So I'm like, all right, that's what that means. Like, yeah, amigo, yeah. An astronaut, I am not hiding my face. I just choose to have this be my online look. Now, I do have other platforms where I do show my face, like TikTok. You get what I'm saying? But on YouTube, I have this get up because I just want you to like me for what I'm saying. I don't want you to like me for how I look because that's not really like a good real thing. You know what I mean? Like me, if I'm funny, I make you laugh. I got good vibes, but don't like me because you think I'm handsome. You know what I mean? You thinking I'm handsome does nothing for you. Or if you think I'm ugly, you feel what I'm saying? Nah, I would never have an OnlyFans, broski. Viking Nord. Personally, bro, my personality, y'all learning me tonight, man. It's like I'm sacred, bro. So I'm the type of guy where me and Viking Nord might go on a 2-man, and I might hit the dame I'm with, and Viking Nord do whatever he do with his dame, and after the 2-man, Viking Nord's like, yo, what you do to her, and this and that. It's like, I don't really want to talk about that. So I could never have an OnlyFans, bro. You know what I'm saying? Emmy, what's up, Emmy? I couldn't have an OnlyFans, bro. It just what I do in the bedroom is private. I used to be on some wild shit, 50 Shades of Grey, recording videos, but everybody does that. But it's like at some point it was like, man, what's the purpose of that? I don't know what this man talking about racism. Nah, nah. I just personally think if I do something in the bedroom with a girl, bro, it's private. Like if you do something in the bedroom with a girl, it's private. You shouldn't be really telling what you did, bro. Cause what do you want, a high five? You got some box. You know what I mean? That's how I look at it. This dude's getting boxed for real. Yo, shout out to TR. Thank you for the cool shiesty. So always look at it like that, man. If you hit a shorty, that's private. You don't go tell your man, it's like, yeah, I had her on a chair, like, yeah, I'm like, who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? You don't go tell your man's that, bro. It's corny. What your man's supposed to be like, get turned on by hearing that, like, oh my God, bro, you had her screaming. Like, come on, now. You do something with a shorty, you just say, man, y'all took this girl out. It's a nice night, man. That's it. Your homie wanna know how you hit her, you ask him like what that's gonna do for you, like, cause it doesn't matter. It's private. Whatever you did, what you did with it. What you mean, racist jokes? I don't know. I had a lot of different friends, bro. I had hood friends that'll smack the shit out you, want to take your stuff. I had friends who played the game, they were gamers. I had friends who had different hobbies. I had friends who were athletes. I had friends who like Lord of the Rings. So I had a lot of different friends, man. I didn't discriminate on who my friends were and none of that, bro. If you was a cool person, I'll give you a shot. Hot Boy said I got the fake buffs on. Well, shout out to having fake buffs, man. Do I look good though, Hot Boy, in these or what? No Diddy, man. I look smooth in these. Do I look debonair? uh Yeah, like, cause you said something about racist jokes. I don't even know what you mean by that. I'm trying to tell you, I had all type of friends, bro. You feel me? I got Asian homies that come steal your car. Like I got Arab homies that's worried about the drip, Canada Goose, Emmy, Midwest. You're the type, you're that all type of friend. I was just a popular guy, Hot Boy. I don't know about you. Everybody want to be around me. Okay, Arab. Shout out to Emmy. I had Arabian friends. You know what I'm saying? Sergio Salazar, what's up? You feel me? Hot Boys, I was popular, man. I can't help it. You the type of dude, but like, man, why yes, man? I just want to chill with you because you cool vibes, bro. Jimmy Hoffa said, did you know me? Yeah, Jimmy, I knew you, bro. You grew up down the street. I knew you, little Jim. Hey, don't tell me you related to Mav Hopper, the rapper. You know who Mav Hopper is, the rapper? If you know who Mav Hopper is, the rapper, you might be related to Mav Hopper. Mav Hopper is the rapper that went viral. I remember I was in like high school. He said I have to look him up, man. Look up Mav Hopper. He's a battle rapper that went viral for socking the dude. Cause he was losing the match for real. I ain't gonna lie. They was on the stage of like an auditorium. This was before Smack was big and stuff like that. I don't remember the league. So dude was all in his face getting off, and the crowd like, oh, oh. So Mav got mad. He's like, yo, get on my face. Get on my face, son. So the crowd like, what? He like, yo, get on my face, son. he just bust on dude. It was an all out melee on stage. You feel what I mean? The battle was over, but that video went viral because I remember watching that video in high school. Like we just be saying like, "Yo, get on my face, son. Yo, get on my face, B." And that's how mad he just cocked back, just bust on him. Nah, that was hilarious, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Just the way he said it, cause dude was bodying him the whole battle. And he was mad, he was losing. Imagine somebody in your face like, we rapper, but he was coming with bars, like, you know what I mean? Because he's from New York. And Math was like, yo, get out my face, son. Yo, get out my face, B. Pull back. Bust on, bro. Bro should have known that punch was coming because he was bodying, bro. Even then, today, people still bring up that one clip. They'd be like, you was losing a match. So the only thing you had to save yourself, you know what I mean? And they rhyming with something else, man. Instead of delivering bars, was delivering that. You know what I mean? Like, they bring that up still to this day, bro. But battle rap gets serious, bro. Like, you say something that really touch somebody, they ready to fight. You gotta have tough skin to do battle rap, man. You know what I'm saying? And not a lot of people can really do battle rap, man, or really be in that type of vibe. You gotta have tough skin, bro. You say something to somebody, they ready to fight that they don't like. they don't even care about the battle no more. They ready to squabble, boy. You done said something about their grandma. They love grandma. They love grandma to the core. He said, Reed, roll up, what's up? He said, Sharice, he said, if you yell, I thought I was yelling right now. Yeah, Mav Hopper, man. You know what I mean? You say something about somebody's grandma in a battle and they really love grandma, it's over for you. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Rero for the subscriber. You got a punch coming. You talking about grandma in a battle? I remember I had it was one of my friends, man, and my friends, he was like an attention hog. So really, I feel like he hated the fact that I started doing music because he didn't do music. We used to play sports together, so he low key used to be hating. He said Dungeons and Dragons, that's lit. I think that's a game. I like that game. So we go to the club. We come from the club. My other homie Streets, he gassing me because we made a song called Birds, and he liked the song. It's his song, but the song kind of cool, like a trap song. Birds, birds. So my homie, we at the pizza place. This club let out. He like, man, you ain't even really that cold as a rapper. He a little tipsy, so you know most time people tipsy, they true feelings come out. He like, man, I'll body you in a battle. So so I'm somebody, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm considerate of your feelings, bro. Cause at the end of the day, my personality is 0 or 100. There's no 150. He said I have over 140 in my channel playing content. I'm gonna check it out, bro. For real, for real. You know what I mean? So at the time, me and bro, we really friends though, you know. So I'm really around this man a lot. I know his tendencies. I know what he does, what to get him upset. So I personally don't like battling people that I really know, bro. Cause it's like it's like I gotta take it easy on them, but then it's like I can't go too hard. Like, you feel me? Cause then I don't want to hurt them. You know, I can say something to them that they might never recover from. Cause bro, it's battle rap. Like, I play for keeps. I'm the type of guy. I don't know you. I want to take your head off. I want you going back at the house being mad at me for a while. Like, yo, man, YS, man. Like, what? Who you think he is, man? Like, cause I want to make that impression on you. Like, if you're messing with me, bro, in a sense, that's not my goal every day in life. Nah, I'm chill. I'm relaxed. So it's hard to battle people who are your friends, bro. You feel me? So he really wanted a battle, so I go light first round. Yeah, you know, slight vibes. But then bro started trying to really come for me, like use up all this. So I'm like, nah, you got it, bro. You got it. Because looking at that situation, I ain't gonna lie, I could have really bodied, bro. But it's like we would have had to fight that night because he's not the type of person to handle what's said to him. He's just the one that say stuff. You know what I mean? And I'm just like, nah, man. Even one of my other homies, he's like, man, let's battle rap. And I'm like, nah, bruh. Cause I know him. I know about him. So it's just too easy. As compared to somebody you don't know, it's like, all right, I might could say this dude mom's the thought. You feel me? And it hit different because I don't know his mom's. But I might say, bro, mom a thought, and he just thinking like I'm smashing her, so he want to fight. Yeah, shout out to Rero. Yeah, thanks for watching some of my videos for the food, man. That's really what I be on here, man. Thank you for the comments, bro. The comments help go up. I'm gonna definitely respond to your comments how I'm responding on here once I get off the live. But battle rap is like it's a tough thing, man. And I say it stems from jealousy, bro. People always want to. I seen your comment, yummy, 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 fruit salad. It stems from jealousy, bro. People just want to compete with you, bro. Like one time I remember I went to visit this girl. Now this girl is a good friend, bro. You know, I know a lot of times people don't see girls and guys as friends, but this is a good friend. We have musical interests. She really wants to work with some kids that I work with, you know what I mean? Mentoring. So I go visit her. She want me to come visit her. She stay in a college town. But she's seeing some guy or whatever. So when we come, you know, she talking me up like, oh yeah, this is why yes, his song online. She really liked my song. She playing the song. But then there's two dudes there. And she starts playing a beat for us to rap, freestyle. And personally, I don't like freestyling with new people because it's always a competition. It's like, bro, I could spit a freestyle that's like, to me, it's not even hot. You know what I'm saying? But other people might be like, oh, he think he cold, and then they're gonna try to compete. So I ain't gonna lie, like I let everybody else spit first, man. Dudes spit, other dudes spit. You know, I'm smoking, chilling. So when I spit, it's a freestyle. It's not related to anybody. Bro, the next dude spit, he spit like he has a rebuttal to what I say. Now, the other guy, he just started rapping. He looking at me. So now I spit again like something nice. Then dude spit again and I spit again. And I'm just like, man, what is what is this, bro? I did not sign up for a battle. I just came to visit Shorty and have a conversation with her. But it's like all of a sudden the fact that I do music, these dudes want to rap. You know what I mean? And I ain't gonna lie, Dave East was one of my rappers, the rappers I used to listen to. He said it back. He said they find out you could rap. Now they want to rap with you. You know what I mean? And that's really a true statement, bro. Yeah, people find out you do music, they always want freestyle battle you. It's annoying. You feel me? It's like I really don't want to battle you unless I want to really dish you on a whole different level, you know? Like, I just don't want to battle to see if you rap better than me or whatever. That's corny. Like, you know, this ain't smack RBE, you know what I mean? We ain't getting bans for this. You just hating that I do music. Like, so that's really what it be, man. But I done had to battle a lot of people unwarranted, bro. When I say unwarranted, it's like personally I ain't even want to battle these fools. It just was like I had to battle them. And it's like when I battle, bro, I'm trying to eat you up. Unless you my homie, no Diddy. It's like then I gotta go easy on you because, bro, I play for keeps, bro. I'm not here to play around. I want what I want. If it's a W, I want the W. And the moment I knew I played for keeps when I bodied a 30-some-year-old. This man was an ultimate artist and rapper. Is like, do you know what it means for somebody who literally comes at you, bodies 4 people in a room with you? None of them respond. You the only one that respond. And y'all go back and forth for 4 rounds. You got a crowd that you don't even know the crowd is strangers. They like, ooh, like when you spit, make Buddy mad, he go live on IG. Do you know what it means for all that to take place? And then after the fact, The same person that just did all that with you turns around and says, "Yeah, YS, I ain't gonna lie, you's a warrior." It's like the biggest manipulation ever, but it taught me something about myself. It's like in that moment, this guy understood something. Bro, this dude was like 34 or something, 35 at the time. I'm like 26, bro. Bro was supposed to be a mentor, but he's more like a narcissistic attention hog. It's all about him. So after Body, bro, he tried to go live on IG. They ain't really care, like, you know what I'm saying? He finally sat down, he about to, work and record. He leans back, bro. He's like, man, YS, I ain't gonna lie, you a G, bro. You a warrior. So I'm like, man, why you say that? He like, cuz all these dudes, they ain't even respond. He said that in front of all of them. He like, but you play for keeps, I see. For him to say that is like, I'm thinking in my mind, like, yeah, I ain't gonna eat up this feedback. Cause I was trying to body you, bruh. What you think? What you think was gonna happen, homie? I'm chilling. You just want to start battling rapping everybody in the stool. You come battle me. I'm trying to destroy you. You feel me? I ain't here to play with you. What am I most passionate about? Life. I'm gonna say life, man. Because I'm OCD in the sense of whatever I'm doing, I have to at least put passion and effort and energy into it, or it's not really me. So I would say life. Like for instance, if I was doing the garbages, bro, I try to do the garbages as best as I can, bro. If I'm mopping a hallway every day, bro, I mop the hallway as best as I can, bro, because this is really just who I am. That's the passion within. If I'm stacking some waters or something, I'm gonna stack the waters the best I can, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's the passion right there. So I would say I'm passionate about life, bro. Whatever I'm about to do, whatever I'm indulging in, there has to be whatever you're indulging in that you claim you like. You gotta have some type of passion for it. You get what I'm saying? If I could speak to my younger self, what would be one piece of advice? Bruh, if I could speak to my younger self, I would tell myself to stay isolated. Cause growing up, I was somebody that necessarily I had mad friends when I was younger, bro. When I was on the island. When I moved here, whatever, I had cousins here, there, I had friends here, there, but that was only at school, bro. Outside of school, you wasn't linking with me. You feel what I'm saying? And then at some point, I made a 360 shift, and I don't know what it was, but I used to just have so much going on outside of school, I didn't have time to link. So there was a 360 shift where I just had all the time, and I would have told myself to stay isolated, man, stay busy, because one of the most important things you gonna have in your life is time. Time is like money. It's something that it's better than money, really, because you can't get it back. You can always get money back. You can spend $1 million and make 3 million. You got it back, but you can't go back to people that you gave your time to. Like, can I get that time back? I need that time back. Yo, 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 yo. Hey, yo, Trav. We hung out for 7 years. I didn't really get much from you, but I need that 7 years back. You can't do that. So that would be what I would tell my younger self, bro. Stay to yourself, bro. Because when you're young, you tend to want to be a part of the crowd and be friends with these people, and all that is nonsense. It's nonsense, bro. I mean, there's no such thing as friends, man. Like some people, they're lucky to stumble upon good people, but for how long are they good? You get what I'm saying? Until they get what they want. Say you should come check out my podcast, get in touch with me so we can set up a conversation. Oh yeah, that'll be fire though. A podcast, that'll be fiery, bro. You know what I'm saying? That would be dope. Ain't never been on a podcast for real, yo. You asked some good questions, man. I like them. But those are the answers right there, man. Just be passionate about life, bro. Life is good. Some people they hate life. I don't know how, because they're living. I bet for sure, for sure. You know, people be hating life and they living. You can't hate life and you living, bro. It don't make sense. You gotta love life. You gotta be passionate about life. Life is good, bro. Like even if it's not the best, it's good. You know what I mean? What Future say? Life is good, bro. I'm trying to sound like Future. You like life is good. I don't know, man. I can't sound like him. He said there are plenty more questions I want to hear. Yeah, ask the questions, man. Keep it going, cause ain't nobody else asking questions. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be on here for another like 15, 10 minutes, man. Ask some more questions. I'm gonna answer them junks. Feel me? Anybody else want to ask questions? Fire away, man. Fire away. Re-roll came in with the questions. I said fire away. Having live access on YouTube is a blessing. You know we just gonna fire away. I'm trying to be on top of things and no was stressing. Am I able to bring people on live? I have never tried that, but I might be. I don't even know how to do that. Oh, that's green screen, bro. I ain't even know I could do green screen. How to turn it off? Okay. I don't know how I even do that, bro. I don't know if I could do that yet. I don't know if that's a special feature. See, I can only start a poll or start a question. I can't bring people on live. It looks like. I don't know if that's like an advanced feature. Is it? I don't even know how to do that. Like, I done clicked all the functions on here, yo. And I seen this little person button, but when I click that, it just green screen. That's what put the green screen on there. You feel me? But I don't know. I don't think I could bring people on here though. Re-roll. I may only have like basic level or something. That's kind of lame. Yeah, I think it's an advanced function because you know how YouTube gives you access to advanced features. I think it's one of those advanced features to where, in order for me to be able to do that, I have to like have that access. But I don't, man. Dang, I'm gonna have to figure that out though. I definitely gotta figure that out. That way I can sometime go live with people that want to go live with me. You feel me? I forgot what we was even talking about. What were you talking about? You said you had questions for me. Oh yeah. You said you had some questions for your boy. Questions for your boy. Oh yeah, hold on. Let me do green screen real quick. For anybody, I didn't even know I could do green screen. I just figured out I could do green screen. It's lit. So there y'all go, man. There y'all go. For anybody that's been interested in my music, this is the music page right here. Emmy, what is your favorite thing to do when you're just by yourself and not online? You guys subscribe to the music page. That's it. That's the music page on YouTube, man. Check out some of the music. You guys will love this song, this second song right here, ESP. So go check it out. Go sub up, comment. If it's doodoo, drop a doodoo emoji. I don't mind. If it's flame, put the flame on there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Emmy, what's your favorite thing to do when you're not online? Reroll, I'm gonna ask you a question, Reroll. Sleep. Sleep is good. Reroll. What inspired you to want to do a podcast? You know what I'm saying? What gave you that inspiration to want to do a podcast? You know what I'm saying? And out of all the Dungeons and Dragon games, which one is your favorite? Yeah, Emmy, I like sleep too though, man. But I would say my sleep schedule is kind of different. You know what I'm saying? Different. It's not the same. I know. It's, who else is in here? I can ask a question. But sleep. Emmy says she likes to sleep. Sleep's important. I like to sleep too. Sometimes it's hard to sleep when you just got a weird sleep schedule. I usually go to bed at like 3:30 or cooking. That's lit. That's lit. What's your favorite thing to cook? Okay, okay. I like that though, reroll. You know what I'm saying? Just being able to be vulnerable and say that it takes courage, bro. Feel me? Besides you, there's a lot of people that have had those thoughts or, kind of struggle with them now, you know what I mean? So yeah, yeah. So Jimmy said he used to play Dungeons and Dragons. Okay, Rebo said he plays fifth edition Dungeons and Dragons. Okay. But what would you say had made you want to get to that level? Just the pressure of trying to beat the game, or did it kind of just warp your mind in a way? You know what I mean? Because I know the pressure of trying to defeat a game can drive you nuts. So I'm on a mission to start a series of conversation about mental health awareness and suicide and what perception check is all about. Nah, that's dope, bro. You starting a movement, man. You could really help a lot of people. You know what I mean? You can help a lot of people, my guy. It's a lot of people that deal with what you just talked about. No cap. Those are serious topics. I don't like how you keep blinking me. My last year at school and I'm trying to function. Things, D&D is a competitive storytelling game. There's no pressure to play. Okay, Jim said he plays the Virgin Diablo. Okay, okay. So it helped get your mind off the thoughts of what you was thinking. It's like an escape when you play D&D. Amy, it's your last year in school. Hopefully you graduate with honors. Yeah, you graduate with honors, yo. So re-roll and perception check is about re-rolling life. Okay, okay. I get you. I get the branding. So I think you need to have like people who would like to share testimonials come on your podcast relating to that, you know what I mean? Because that subject right there is a major subject that some people don't like discussing or they know. My boy Left Right said we gotta retire this ski mask. I got you, Left Right. Look, do this, man. Get me to 1 million subs on here. I'm gonna retire the ski mask. If not a million, just go sub up to my music channel. And if we can hit 1,000, I'm gonna retire the ski mask. After I retire the ski mask, I'm gonna get a snowboard mask. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get the snowboard mask later. He said, "That's funny you asked." I was just about to take the big sheep myself, sleep myself. He said, "I like 80s kids, so we used to the choose your own adventure books." Uh, you said, "I just put mine up, King." Well, you need to go get it, man, so we could be twins. Left, right, left. Come on, man. We gotta be twins matching, you heard? Ski twins. Ski twins. Me and left, right, ski twins. Ski twins. Me and left, right, ski twins. Ski. That'd be a tough hook right there, just on like a silly song. Ski. Ski. Aspen. Those would be the ad-libs. I think he talking about going to bed. Jimmy, are you talking about going to bed? Bro said he was just about to take the big sleep himself. Earth Sucks said, I am the G's dude on the internet. Well, Earth Sucks. Why don't you go to Mars? But before you do, let me ask you a question. How is it possible that I can be the J's dude on the internet if you don't know everyone on the internet? Answer that, Earth Sucks. Answer that. You say you want to have glasses like mine. No, I appreciate that. I mean, you could get them, yo. You get them. One day, look, if we get to 10K, I'm going to do giveaways. Or if we get close to 10K, I'm going to do some giveaways. Y'all get us, let's get to 10K. I'm going to do some giveaways for y'all. I'm going to see, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to try to do some major giveaways. So Earth Sucks said, I am the jizz dude you know on the internet, but let me ask you once again. You really don't know me. You just came in here. Second, how do you know everyone or every dude on the internet, bro? You still ain't answer that. You can't know every dude on the internet, bro. You don't know people in Japan, China. Yeah, with the name like Earth Sucks, I told bro, go back to Mars. Get out of here. Get out of here, bro. Go ahead and take a spaceship back to Mars, bro. You don't even want to be on Earth. You're not ready to be here, man. My boy is from the deep sea of the underworld. He said, you're not from Detroit, Rochester Hills, suburbanite. What's Rochester Hills, bro? I don't even know what that is, bro. I'm in the Midwest. He said, cool, he's still here. When I hear it turns big sleep, that means nothing big, like it sounds like final sleep. Matos said, Matos said it's a nice time to fart. Like, bro, Emmy, thanks for your comment because what they say, freaks come out at night. No, around these hours, these freaky boys be coming in here. Roblox said, add me, Roblox. I actually can't add nobody right now because I don't have those features. I thought I heard something. Those features are advanced features, man. So I can't add no more right now. Somebody else just kind of tried to see if I can. Yeah, I'm sorry, Roblox. Yeah, YouTube ain't give me those features. Yo, Earth Sucks, you just saying anything right now, man. Earth Sucks, do me a favor, man. Go subscribe to the YouTube right here, man. It's the music page, man. Go drop comments under all my videos. You know what I mean? Drop comments under all my videos. Yo, Reroll, I think you might have to really reach out to Jimmy and help him out, man. If that's what he's really referring to. Earth sucks, man. I need you on the Patreon, man. Click the link in my bio. Check the Patreon out. And then after you done, go to the YouTube right here and sub up to the music channel. That's the name. Yeah, anime, man. Go sub up to the YouTube channel. Nah, re-roll. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. Oh, thanks to Earth Sucks for talking about getting laid. Now listen, getting laid, it doesn't make you cool, bro. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, most people who focus on getting laid, they don't understand life, bro. It's like freaking all the time is not really supposed to be recreational, bro. It's for having babies. You know what I mean? So Earth sucks. I'm sorry if you focus on just getting laid all day, you just are a low vibrational creature because it's more than life than just getting laid, bro. When you get laid, you get $1 million or you bust a nut and then you're tired. Really. That's what happens. You bust a nut, you get tired. You might be able to go for 3, 4 more rounds, but after 3, 4 more rounds, unless you pop a pill or something, you tired. So yeah, Emmy, I smoke. Yeah, I smoke. So it's like, don't brag about getting laid, bro. Like, just understand if you get laid, kudos, bro. Nobody cares. Pat yourself on the back and say, hey, man, I just got some box because that's what you wanted. Personally, right now, I'm not focused on getting laid because it's like an idle activity. When I say idle, it's like I don't have enough money right now to just freak all day. I don't have enough financial wealth to just lay in a bed with a girl and freak. I don't have what I want to just sit here and think about freaking all the girls. Like Earth sucks. You probably couldn't even went to the grocery store I went to today. Bro, I go to the grocery store. First off, when I'm walking to the grocery store, it's a chocolate. It's a chocolate, like older woman. She nice. She see me in the alley. Boom. She. I'm thinking she about to leave. She come to the grocery store. Nice body on her. Earth sucks. You probably would have been masturbating in the alley or something, bro. Cause you horny. Forget her. When I get in there, it's a little shorty that look like Mia Khalifa. So Mia Khalifa, the actress. So fast forward, I get to the register, the shorty come up, she's helping me. I'm like, man, look, man, I ain't gonna lie, you look like Mia Khalifa, man. You ever heard that? She starts laughing. She's like, yeah, I've heard that so many times. I'm like, it's good and bad, man. Like, at the end of the day, she's attractive. She's like, yeah, but you in that situation, you couldn't even handle yourself, bro. You probably would have busted a nut standing in front of a girl that looked like Mia Khalifa because you laid. And it's like, bro, get laid. Nobody cares. The world doesn't change. You got laid. You got some box. Pat yourself on the back and keep it moving, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how many people getting boxed, bro? You can lay down all day and then get boxed all day and the world not changing. Only way the world's changing if you nut and have a baby, which most guys are doing because you just want to be inside the box all day. You can't be productive like that. You thinking about the box all day. I guarantee you probably can't go 2 weeks without beating off. You can't go a week without beating off. Someone talking like you can't. You too horny. You guys got to challenge yourself to not be horny. Like when I went to the store today, I saw a girl with one of the fattest cheeks. She jiggling that junk. Wow, 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 wow. I could have been horny, like, yeah, I need your number, baby. What's up? I need to hit that. But it's like, nah, you gotta have self-control. It ain't her fault she got wobblers on her. That's what God gave her. So just because I'm horny, don't mean I gotta want to hit that, like get laid. Nah, I gotta have self-control, bro. Once you can do that, you could be around beautiful women. Earth Sucks can't be around beautiful women. He gonna be like, like how they be off American Pie. Oh boy, gonna be nothing on himself. Like, yo, bro, you gotta chill. Don't be too horny, bro. Like, just understand, even if you get laid, that's for you only. It's not for no one else. No one else really cares. Nobody wants to hear it. Really. Imagine you gonna tell your dad that Earth sucks. He's gonna be, I don't care about you getting laid. That's how I feel. You imagine you gonna tell your auntie you got laid. You think you trying to hear you got laid? You don't care. But everybody's so freak ball. They focus on sex, man. Like sex, sex is for making babies, gang. Nobody told y'all, but I'll tell y'all. Sex is for making babies, man. Really. When you see animals have sex, what happens? They make babies. They make babies. They ain't just laying around just to, yeah, baby. Yeah, you like when I hit it like this? Yeah. What? You ready for round three, baby? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, girl, yeah. They not just laying around doing that. When animals have intercourse, it's to produce, bro. They make babies. Savant XL, what's up? Most people aren't gonna want to face that fact, but it's the truth, bro. Animals, they have intercourse to produce seeds. People have intercourse recreational, and then they produce seeds. It's not meant to be. If you think about why so many kids without parents or kids in broken home, bro, it's because they family was mom and dad was freaking recreationally. They didn't really want to produce seeds. It's not about us being animals, but if you think about the oldest way of living and the right way of living, a lot of animals still have that adaptation. They still have that way of living. So if you need a way of living to follow, you follow what was presented. So like, yeah, a lot of animals have been around forever. So the way they interact with what I'm talking about is production only. And somebody who wants to have sex all day, they're not gonna understand what I'm saying, bro. I'm sorry. It's just you're freak ball, you're freaked out, you got a nut every week, you gotta beat off every week. I get it. It's been times I felt like that. You know what I mean? I want to hit something every night. You know what I mean? But once you learn self-control, then you understand you wanting to hit something every night is pretty much just energy. Cause when you go hit something, you release that energy, bro. Then when you release the energy, you kind of tired. You know what I'm saying? Twin, I'm from the East Coast, man, but I'm in the Midwest right now. But when you release that energy, you're kind of tired. So it's just a release of energy. So you can do that, take that release of energy and go to the gym. You go boxing, you could go running. You're still gonna release that energy. After you release that energy, you won't even want to freak. You tired. And if you still want to freak, go exercise until you don't. Because what's gonna happen when you freak is the same thing, and I'm telling you. You get in there, you 15 pumps, 20 pumps, 3 pumps, you bust your nut, might give her 3 more rounds because you trying to really wear her out or whatever, and you're tired. You feel me? Yeah, most men don't learn this, but you're tired because at the end of the day, you're releasing into somebody who it's their job to consume energy. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm a female scientist, but women consume our energy, bro, in a sense of sexual. It's like, bro, I done met girls, bro, they can go 15, 20 rounds. Do you get what I'm saying? Like It's not that they don't get tired. They just like that energy. Do you get what I'm saying? Anybody that's really been on some wild freak bullshit at a time, they understand what I'm saying, bro. They could literally consume that type of energy even if they're tired because they like that energy. Salon, you get what I'm saying? You could be tired and Shorty could go 20 more rounds. Why? Because that energy that they're consuming is feels good, but you're releasing that energy. So start looking at sex more than just getting in there and nothing. It's energy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like even when a woman climaxes, it's like she's releasing that energy. You hear her say, "Oh, I'm about to go." Up." It's a release of energy. So if you walk around, you got mad energy all day. That's why you mad horny. You gotta work that energy off. Like, forget freaking. I'm gonna break it down to y'all like this because everybody has masturbated, right? You mad horny, right? Boom, right? You bust a nut, right? Once you bust a nut, you don't even want to watch the porn. Why? He said if some of y'all were with women with the same effort that you smoked a lot of blunt, your woman wouldn't need to do it all day. Cookie from Nez, the planet guy has been. I don't even know what Jamie talking about. Like we talking about not being horny, my bro. At the end of the day, you say if some of y'all were with women with the same effort that you smoked a blunt, your woman, bro, that you gotta learn how to type. I don't know what you're trying to say, but you know what I'm trying to say to you is it don't matter if it's your woman or not your woman, bro. Women love that sexual energy that they're consuming. What do you think is happening when you're pounding her and then you nut? That energy is charging her up, dog. This is facts. You can look this up. You know what I'm saying? Like you could even give Shorty 4 rounds and she could be tired. She's still gonna give you more rounds because that energy is charging her up. Any girl in here can attest. If there's a girl in here attest to this, attest to this. Yeah, she can get up to and go and read a book. And you gotta understand though, men masturbate, but women masturbate too. But it's like I wouldn't say it's a lot, but it's more than us. So what I'm saying applies to them too. Yeah, they might be having that sexual urge, that energy, that release, but it's the same thing. They gotta burn that off. You know, they gotta burn that off. Gangster don't crash out, man. They gotta burn that off, man. When you horny at the house, man, even if you don't hit a shorty, you bust your nut. You tired, bro. You tired. You might want to bust another nut in about 30 minutes. You bust that nut, you're tired. Cause you just burnt that energy that you had built up. So if somebody be like, yeah, you laying, you not getting laid, bro, you not burning energy. Just look at it like that. Anybody that's getting laid regularly, they don't have enough energy, bro. Why you think in sports they tell athletes not to have sex before games? Do you get what I'm saying? And in army, and not in the army, but in sports, professional sports, football, basketball, soccer players cannot have intercourse before games because they won't have any energy to perform on the field. You think I'm lying? You look this up after the live. It's an energy force. So when you go meet a shorty and you hitting regularly and she just telling you like, yeah, I like the way you hitting this. She loves your energy, bro. But you're not gonna have a lot of energy if you're constantly just busting nuts. You're gonna be tired. If somebody gonna say they don't get tired after they bust 3, 4 nuts, it's a lie. That man is off of Viagra. Hey, Lingua, I'm giving you the sauce. I'm giving you game right now. Forget the ski mask. You gotta listen to what I'm saying, broski. You know what I'm saying? Forget the ski mask. Listen to what I'm saying. Any of y'all struggle with horniness, being horny all the time, wanting to have sex all the time, figure out a way to burn off that energy. Figure out a way to burn off that energy. You won't be horny. Then you can be able to control yourself around beautiful women. Because what you gonna do if you see a lady with a nice buns or nice physique, pretty face? You just go, you you gonna get on some hornball stuff. But if you learn to reserve that energy and keep it tamed and burn it off over time, control it, you might walk around and see one of the sexiest girls and not want to be so horny to have sex with her. You might just admire her beauty, like, oh, she's gorgeous, and keep it moving. But if you beating off every night, every week, every day, you go out there, you see a shorty with nice rack on her with nice buns, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna literally be horny. You're gonna think about hitting her because you're beating off every week. You're nutting every week. You're watching porn every week. So it's hard for you to be around that what you're seeing and lusting for and not want it, bro. It's hard. Yeah, even Emmy, like women gotta burn off that energy too. All right, reroll. Take care, yo. I'm sorry the commenters are bugging you. Sorry about that. But just understand, man, like lust is easy to control. Learn to control the energy. Lust is the energy. And lust is everyone deals with lust, bro. A lot of the world is sexual. You go online, it's sexual. You outside, it's sexual. You shopping, sexual, sexual, sexual. So it's hard to avoid the sexual energy, but the only way you can tame it is by controlling how you release that energy. You don't always have to bust a nut. You can work out. You can create something. You could. You see, Salon said it's hard. He had to. This. He said it depends on the person. I had to pray. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. Sometimes you gotta pray because the lust is so strong. The lust is strong, bro. It's like it's just like yeah, just have sex. Just have sex. That's how it sounds. It's like yeah, just call up this girl. Just do that, and it's like in order to control that, you gotta understand that's that energy. That's the lustful energy. Once you understand that, you say, okay, once I get lustful, I can't jack off. That's number one. I'm energized. I'm charged up. I need to become tired. It's like returning your energy level to normal. Because if you bust a nut, you're gonna be tired. You're gonna come down. You bust 3 nuts, you're gonna be fatigued. So without busting a nut, how do you get this energy level down? Well, you gotta work out. You can go do something that requires you to burn energy. Shout out to Vin, man. Appreciate you. Or, you can do something creative that requires you thinking, which is energy. But it's all energy. But if you just every time you get horny, you beat off. Every time you see a girl, you're gonna want to get horny. You're gonna want to have sex with her because you already doing that, bro. Behind the scenes, it takes a lot to start watching porn. Porn's almost everywhere, Twitter everywhere. But why are you watching porn if you're trying not to bust a nut? It's like if I'm a crackhead, I can't go to the crack house and be sleeping in there, bro. It's crack in there. I'm gonna wanna do the crack. Yeah, it definitely affects your relationship because porn is not real, bro. I'm gonna tell you, like, some of the scenes is like it ruins your expectations of intercourse if you're watching a lot of porn, bro. The reason I say that is like you might want to experiment with what you see these porno stars doing with your girl, or she might want to do it to you, but everything they're doing is not really as good as it looks, bro. You feel what I'm saying? So when you start experiencing that with someone who is a normal person, you gotta understand porn is acting at the same time. Like the dirty talking, the scenes, it's acting, bro. It's a script. You feel me? Like one of the scripts is the pizza guy coming over to deliver the pizza, and the girl can't pay, so he whips out his junk. That's a script. You know what I'm saying? So you can't take that script and apply it to your partner in real life. I'm gonna be honest. Like most people aren't as freaky as they seem or act. When you think about porn, it's like acting freaky at the highest level. You like, yeah, I like that. You like that dirty. You talking crazy, bro. So it's like, yeah, you could do this with your partner, but it's like for how long? How long can y'all keep up this acting? This person that's acting with you might only want to do this 2, 3 times. After 2, 3 times, they might not be into this. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, how long can y'all keep up this acting? That's why it's like when you try to do that with your partner, it doesn't work because the people that do this for a job, bro, this is what they have to do. You know what I'm saying? This is what they have to do to get paid. Like they can't come here and be like, I don't want to talk like a slut today. Or dude can't come in there and be like, I don't want to call her names today. I don't want to give her a face shot. This is what they have to do. If they don't do this, they're not getting paid. You know what I'm saying? It's all for the money, yeah. So when you having intercourse with your partners, it's about a connection. It's about some might say love, feelings. These dudes in porn, they just hitting porn stars who get paid, bro. There's no real emotion, connection, no love. Like they both do porn. They're collaborating. That's it. They're not in love. They don't really love each other. This is their job. They have to get together and have sex for money. You feel me? And porn be looking so exciting, like, yeah, oh my God, like Shorty was bending over and looking in the washer and you was the repair guy. Yeah, bro, all that shit is a script. If you go repair plumb at somebody's house and they don't really directly make a play at you sexually, you better calm your horny ass down. Cause you might get a case. You know what I'm saying? From because you watch too much porn. You don't watch your favorite porn is repairman. And you a repairman. You go to a lady house, at the end of the day, she's just being kind. Like, oh, let me know if you need anything. And she's doing something in the kitchen. You think this is the moment that you watch on a porn video and you try to reenact it, bro. That could be a case. You get what I'm saying? That could be a case. So with the lust and getting laid, most people want to say, yeah, I got laid, man. Yeah, I got some punani last night, man. So what? You don't get an award for that. Nobody cares. Pat yourself on the back. Keep it moving. Because if people care, then we all will be announcing that regularly. There's people, they get that every night, every day. They need it every night, every day. Without it, they're just like, ah. They don't know how to control their lust. You feel me? Now, when you do have a wife and y'all got a house, y'all want to make babies, yeah, every day, cause y'all creating these babies. If you not with a wife, it's like, I mean, you just freaking, bro. And you just freaking and freaking, you freaking and freaking. Most people freaking and freaking. You know what I'm saying? It's deeper than that, man. Just look up the true purpose of what that is, because I'm not here to really be a sexual coach and nothing, man, but to control your lust, figure out how you're gonna transfer all that energy that you have, from lustful energy into energy that is something you could burn off by going to the gym, running. Cause when you get horny, all you gotta do is make yourself tired, bro. All you gotta do. If you don't believe me, and you like, man, forget what YS talking about. I'm finna go hit this shorty. Well, buddy, sorry to break it to you. When you get over there, you hit the shorty, you'll bust your nut. Yeah, you might be ready to give her 4 rounds. You're still gonna be tired. You feel me? Yeah, 5-year-olds watch this, man. I'm putting them on. But at the end of the day, I don't think it's 5-year-olds watching my stuff because I said no, it's not for kids. Sam the Turtle. So, I think I put it for the right crowd, people who are old enough. But I love y'all, man. It's 3 o'clock, 3 a.m. Anybody here, man? Patreon link in the bio, man. One of you guys got to be the first members. Love everybody. Y'all have a good night. Remember, you get horny, burn that energy off. Don't be too horny and lustful.